You have a blessed day. Course Overview: Establishing Zoning Codes, the Planning Commission, Board of Adjustments and Appeals, and the Hearing Examiner. Property Considerations, Land Use Codes. Upon completion of this presentation, participants will be better able to recognize the site plan review process, development plan review, and land use codes, determine public right-of-way and private public easements, understand the need for local zoning ordinances, their implications and effects, including variance in conditional and non-conforming uses. As we proceed through this program, please have your copy of the ICC International Zoning Code and the ICC Basic Code Enforcement Handbook, as well as a highlighter available. The local legislative body will establish the creation of the Planning Commission. It will be this commission which will create the final zoning code for consideration by the legislative body for adoption. The authority to create the Planning Commission is granted within the state enabling legislation. Chapter 1 of the International Zoning Code establishes the duties and powers of the Planning Commission. These duties and powers include establishment of a comprehensive plan. It shall be the duty of the Commission, after holding public hearings, to create and recommend to the legislative body a comprehensive plan for the physical development of the jurisdiction. The Planning Commission shall create a zoning code for review and acceptance by the legislative body. They shall certify divisions of land regulations, review conditional use permits, and create the official zoning map. A secretary shall be appointed by the code official to serve the Planning Commission. They will maintain minutes of the Commission meetings, conduct all correspondence, certify records, prepare and submit minutes of meetings to the chairperson and the Commission. This person may also serve as the secretary to the Board of Adjustments in a very similar manner. The Zoning or Planning Commission is responsible for designing the zoning ordinance. When drafting a community's zoning regulations, the Commission generally follows a four-step process. Number 1, to conduct current economic, demographic, and land use studies to tailor the ordinance to the needs of the community. To draft regulations that comply with the provisions of the state enabling legislation. Find reason for the ordinance that directly relates to the public health, safety, and welfare, and hold public hearings to solicit citizen input. After a draft of the zoning ordinance is prepared by a Planning Commission, the Commission shall have proper notice posted of their actions and hold public hearings to obtain input from citizens. All actions by the Planning Commission or the Board of Adjustments and Appeals should always follow very precisely the public notice statutes required by law. A critical first function of the Planning Commission is to develop the comprehensive plan. The comprehensive plan shall include at least the following elements: the official zoning map, growth and land use, commercial and industrial uses, transportation and utilities, community facilities, housing, environmental, geologic, natural hazards. The two parts of a zoning ordinance are a map and the text. In addition to establishing municipal zoning districts and other general provisions, the text of the zoning ordinance prescribes what uses are permitted in each district and the specific requirements that apply within each use. These requirements usually cover lot size, lot coverage, maximum height, yards, and signs. A city has many districts, each one designed to make the most effective use of the land. Most cities specify at least 3 major districts: residential, commercial, and industrial. These 3 may be further divided into divisions. Intensity is the basis for determining the land use in a specific district. The Planning Commission is charged with reviewing conditional use permit applications. These applications are first submitted to the code official. A public hearing is required prior to the approval, amending, or denial of a conditional use permit. Upon the completion of a public hearing, the Commission or examiner shall render a decision within a time limit required by law. A good example of the conditional use application is that of a daycare center. Frequently, daycare centers are permitted in residential zone districts if they meet a specific set of restrictions. In granting an application for the right to have a daycare center in a residential zone, the board usually is not granting a variance, which is based on hardship, but is granting a special exception or conditional use permit. Chapter 1 of the International Zoning Code provides specific language for expiration of permits. Chapter 12 of the International Zoning Code provides language concerning conditional use permits. Conditional use permits shall be considered exercised when the use has been established. When such permit is abandoned or discontinued for a period of 1 year, it shall not be reestablished unless authorized by the Planning Commission, the hearing examiner, or a legislative body upon appeal. A conditional use permit shall be revoked where the applicant fails to comply with conditions imposed by the hearing examiner. Okay, we went through this introduction pretty quick. The next video is going to be a little more lengthy. We encourage you to go through each one. None of them take too long, and they cover quite a lot of information, and I think it's going to be very helpful to you. If you have any questions or comments, please submit those either in the comment section here or to my personal email as listed below that you see. We ask that you please support and like this work, and we rely solely upon you. And if you have any other information or that you want to share, we would appreciate you doing that. So let's continue, and we'll move on to the next video here in just a moment. Okay, you've done a good job. You've been all the way through this session. There's still a few more to go. If this is not the last one, and I'd appreciate it if you would like, share, and subscribe to this page. This is how we're able to provide this free of charge to folks. So we wish you the very best. And if there's anything we can do for you, please contact me at the link you're going to find, or not link, but the email address you're going to find in the description. We ask you, again, like and subscribe, and maybe buy me a cup of coffee. Thank you.